If you've ever struggled with video editing, this Canva guide is about to change the game for you. Imagine creating stunning videos without paying a dime. Yes, it's possible with Canva. In today's video, I'm going to show you around Canva's video editing area, in case you've never used it before. I'm using a brand new free Canva account for this lesson. To make a video, and that's what we're concentrating on today, come in here, click on Video and choose 1920 by 1080. There are a lot of things you can do once you're in here in the video area. You have a blank page to start, and you can add more pages by clicking on this plus sign. Let me change the size of this a little bit, okay? I'll show you some of the different things you can do inside here. There are designs that you can use in your videos if you want to. All kinds of elements, music, graphics, stickers, photos, frames, you name it. You can add text. You can upload your own things, and they're divided into 3 different areas in here to make it easier to find later. So this is the main video area. If you look up here, you see you can also leave comments, delete things if you need to, split the page, etc. You can change colors, your timings, and your position. You'll learn about all these in other videos. Down here at the bottom is one item that a lot of people don't know about. This is the Notes feature. Say, for example, you're working on a video and you want to come back later and change something. So just click on Notes and add a little note here to remind yourself. And you can see this note applies only to this particular page. So each note applies only to one individual page. You can also make your pages bigger or smaller as needed. A lot of people don't know, though, that you can also zoom in on other things, but I'll show you that in a minute. Let's go in here and start our video. Go to Elements and type in Video here. Then we'll go to the Video section. Let's add something, pretending that this is our footage. I will only use free items since I am using the free plan. Anytime you see that little crown, that means that it's a paid feature, so you will have to pay for those. So if you're using Canva on the free plan, ignore those. You have 2 different ways of filling up the page. You can drag it manually, like this. Or you could come to these 3 dots and choose Set Video as background. Then it'll automatically fill the page for you. Now my videos are added. There's still a lot of things you can do, like add sounds, static images, text, etc. Right now, let's add some sound. You can just drag it in here. But keep in mind, the playhead, the slider thingy, is when you drag something in. That's where the audio is going to go. In this case, I want it to be at the beginning, so I'll grab my sound and drag it in. Canva will immediately put it inside my upload section in my audio section. I'll put the playhead at the beginning. If you want to listen, click here. If that's the right one, then click on it to put it where the playhead is. You can also change the volume just by moving this slider, so if you need it louder or softer, this is where you change it. What if you need to work in here, but you are really having a hard time since this is so tiny and really close together? What can you do? If you click right here and see the little boxes below, click on that. Now we can work on this lower section below the video area. But if you're clicking down here, you're actually working on this below. For example, sounds. If you zoom in, you'll see it's adjusting the audio. That makes it a lot easier to come in here and make changes. For example, we'll come back to the beginning and click play. Imagine that I wanted to split this into 2 pieces. If you put your playhead right where you want it and right-click on it, then look for split audio. Click on that. Sometimes Canva does something weird and it doesn't do what you told it to. So do it again. There we go. Now you can move this section anywhere you want. Now you know how to split audio up. This makes it a whole lot easier. Instead of having one really long audio file that is hard to work with, now you can adjust the audio file as needed to fit your project. So that's how that works. This thumbnail view here makes it so much easier to see what you're working with, especially when it's really tiny or crowded. I really wanted to point that out since this is something that a lot of people don't know how to do. I really like this video clip, but it's way too long. This is how many seconds it is. You can also see how long it is up here. So you have options to make it shorter. If you wanted it to be 5 seconds long, one thing you could do is come down here to the timeline, grab the page here at the end, and then drag it until you get it to that point. Now it's 5 seconds long. That's one way to do it. Now I'll show you another way. If you click on the video, come to the top and trim it by grabbing the end here and dragging it until you see 5 seconds right there. What if it was the beginning of this video that you didn't want? Easy, just click on it here, grab this and cut the beginning out. Maybe you only need 6 seconds of footage, but you want to get rid of the beginning. You can cut that out, then click Done. Or you could have grabbed it here and then move the page until you get to the 6 seconds. So that's 2 ways of trimming down your video page's length. Here's something else I want to point out to you. What if you wanted to split the video? Just move your playhead there and guesstimate about where you'll add your split. If this is the place, then right-click and you'll split your page into 2 pieces. Now you've got 2 different sections. That's a very important skill to know. If you didn't want to do that, just click Undo. You can also add things between the pages. If you hover your cursor between 2 pages, you'll see that you can add either a new page or a transition. So let's add a transition. Click on the transition button, then on the left you'll see there's several to choose from. If you roll over them, you'll see exactly what kind of effect they have. You can also choose where the transition starts or finishes and how long it lasts. You have many choices to work with. So come in here and play around because these are really helpful. What if you wanted to add a new page at the beginning and end of this? Imagine you forgot to add in the beginning information. Just add a page, then drag that over there. You can add a page at the end too. If you want to add another transition, just add a transition. Then we'll do the same thing there. So now you have these newly added pages. Let's put an intro in the first. Go here, then choose Design and put the playhead back here. Click to choose this free one. Now let's add an outro the same way. Now let's watch the video. Now we've completed our video. Once you're finished and ready to download it, go to File, to Download. Make sure MP4 is chosen and you're using all your pages. Then click Download. Once it's downloaded, you can upload it to YouTube or wherever you're going to publish it and you're finished. Congratulations, you've just made a video. So if any of these techniques are new to you, try them yourself and practice them over and over. Feel free to come back to this video, open up Canva on your computer, and practice along with me.
If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like it, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends. Until next time, keep creating, keep innovating, and keep making it with AI. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.